Hey guys, my apologies, Janina, for looking so ugly tomorrow. I hope I don't look ugly today. Okay, Janina? I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, so I was just thinking about how nowadays it's popular to say you're spiritual instead of religious. And I can understand where you're coming from, but I see part of that being a problem because the permission or the validation you get for that stance is coming from society, not from spirituality. When you say you're spiritual, it's a consensus among society that holds that belief pattern up. And we all know that society is very ill. Society is very sick. It's very backwards and oppressive and perverse. And so when we say we're spiritual, we're connecting with that society hive mind, and it's just not healthy. Now, what I say about religion, I believe Jesus Christ is the only way, but I'm not going to force that on anybody. But religion is maybe not the answer either. But Jesus is the only way. But when people fault religion, they're not faulting the the spirituality behind that religion. They're faulting the people that abuse that religion, that oppress people with that religion, that enslaved people with that religion, that killed people, masses of people with that religion. That's what they're talking about. But that wasn't the God of that religion. That wasn't the savior of that religion. That was the people that are sick, that believed in that religion, that did that. That wasn't God. That wasn't Jesus. That was the people that did that. And that goes back to me saying that society's proclivity towards saying spiritual, not religious, is part of that too. But it's the reverse way. So um, that's my thought on that. So in being spiritual, you could believe in Jesus and be spiritual. That's very easy. He was the most spiritual person that there ever was. you know, he was deep. You know, and if you want to get spiritual, then tell yourself the truth. Spirituality isn't all hooty hoo and butterflies and rainbows and teleportation and spiritual vibrations. Spirituality is hard work. It's tough. It's scary. It will drive you insane if you're weak. It will crush you if you're weak. It will turn you to away from it if you're weak. That's real spirituality. So when you talk about vibrations in color, aromatherapy or whatever, do you actually understand that? I don't think so. When Jesus was talking, even though he talked in parables, he was saying things that were the truth, that were pure truth, unveiled, not out the side of his mouth, not something that he didn't understand. It was simple. Don't look at the splinter in my eye. Look at the log in your eye. That's very simple to interpret. He didn't talk about the millimeter or nanometer wavelengths. He talked about looking at your own flaws before others, and that was simple. So spirituality versus religion, that whole argument is moot. And I'm not here to condemn anybody and say anybody can't believe what they want to believe, because God gave us a choice to believe what we want to believe. But religion isn't the problem. It's always people that take liberty, that take perverse actions, that do that in religion's name. I mean, anybody could hold up the Bible and say, I believe in the Bible, and then be a horrible person in front of your face or behind closed doors or whatever they want to do. You know? So I'm not here to condemn. I'm not here to say you can't believe what you want to believe, but that argument is just really weak. All right, thanks, guys.